All right, today we're going to take a look at G.I. Joe Classified Falcon.
Collectobot.
All right. G.I. Joe Classified series, Vincent R. Falcone? Close enough. New series of Joes are out. This one getting a little bit of controversy, I suppose, just because of the face sculpt on Falcon, which in that picture does not look great. But I like the overall presentation. I don't like the windowless boxes. Never have. Probably never will. But at least it's some decent artwork. Sculpt. Nah. Number 64. Side here, I don't think you can really see that too well, but again, decent enough artwork. Parachuting in. I will say I do like this background rather than previous versions, Windows versions of the figures, where some of the backgrounds just didn't do anything. It was just an image. It didn't seem to matter. This at least gives you a little bit of, I guess, information. I guess in lieu of having a windowless box, it shows you what you're gonna get. Shows the character and height. It's all right. Your various warnings, these little symbols. I guess that's supposed to mean what, like I don't know if it's a ranking system or not, but whatever. Comes with a gun, I guess. Don't know what that means. Don't know what that means. Looks like he's communication something. That makes sense. And there they are again. Bigger form. Again, number 64 of the series. I think this is only the second windowless box I've had. I had the Sergeant Slaughter, of course, because you have to have Sergeant Slaughter. So it already sounds like it's probably because of the lack of plastic. There just seems to be a rattling in there. I don't remember that with the Sergeant Slaughter, but we'll open this up and see what's inside. All right, we're opened up here, and this is what was inside the box. You got the figure, Falcon, and you've got his little storage locker thing, which I do remember. I think this is obviously what they're going to be doing, I guess, with the windowless boxes. Have all your accessories in here, because they did that with the Slaughter. Let's start with this stuff. All just kind of wrapped up in one little bag. I don't know what that is. Don't need that. Slice this sucker open. Pretty simple in the way of what he comes with here. Is obvious his beret. Okay, looking decent there. Knife. Now, if this is a specific type of gun, I apologize. Not really a gun guy, but looks cool. Gonna call it a shotgun because it looks vaguely like one to me, anyway. Nice looking piece. And the backpack here, which some sort of communications. I guess I don't remember what Falcon actually did in the show or the comics or whatever, but looks to be some sort of communications guy. Looks like there's a spot on top, most likely for his knife. And we can do that. Yeah, probably. That fits pretty well. That makes sense. So that's Falcon with his stuff. Well, let's take a look at the figure. Yeah, that's a face. That's I don't know what they did there. That's not a great sculpt. I guess all the controversy was true. This might be way off base, but I'm kind of, it's got a little bit of a like a Joker vibe. Like, why so serious there, Falcon? Yeah, I don't know really why that would have passed any tests or anything. Let's get him out of his cardboard prison. Slicey, slicey. Okay. You don't need cardboard. Okay. Ooh, super stiff out of the box, but that makes sense. Okay, what do we got here? Again, that face. Got his some sort of belt vest type of thing on here. Ooh. Extra stuff going on the shoulders there. No extra little pockets or anything. Most of the Joes that I have at least had some sort of like a holster or something, but I guess not for Falcon. Don't know what that is, but another little knife there, some pouches, pouches. Wristwatch. Okay. It's a little plain, I'll guess, but again, that's Joe. That's the Joes. Like, it's, to me, it's always the bad guys are the ones that look the coolest, and the Joes got a uniform, so most of them are gonna look like your standard army man, army person. And Falcon is certainly one of the plainest, I guess. Let's get him with all of his accessories here and stand him up. Well, here he is in his full gear, and I haven't been doing these long, so I'm already a horrible reviewer. Did not notice that the gun here, actually, the handle, or not the handle, I don't even know what that is, but folds in and out. Way to pay attention for me. Yeah, he looks like your standard army kind of guy. Again, that face. That face. I didn't think it was going to bother me, but it's bothering me a little bit. Let's get this thing spinning. There he is. Now you get the full look. I mean, I guess the other thing is his little vest, suspenders, whatever you want to call them, they don't really sit too well on his chest. Maybe that's me, and I could like, kind of tuck it down. But that looks a little strange to me. That could just be me, and I'm just not setting the figure up correctly. Final thoughts on this guy. I'll keep him, but I think he's going in the back of the display. I don't think I'm going to be showing him off front and center. Mr. Falcon here might be in the back with some of the Action Force figures I've been picking up. Just background characters kind of filling up a shelf. Perfectly fine with everything from the neck down. It's just that face. It's not great. Looks a little silly. Looks a little Jokerish to me. Those, I don't know. Let's compare him to his future background of the shelf mates. Actually, in terms of these two figures, it's easily the Action Force guy that I prefer. So he's going to get a little bit more prominent spot than Falcon himself. Yeah, Falcon's going to be the back of the shelf, I think, back of the display. I have the rest of the new wave of Joes, and a lot of them are repaints, I believe, because I think it's Outback and I think it's another Cobra Bat. Oh, and Barbecue too as well. Those are all repaints, but they'll be fine. I hope. I think it's CoverGirl's the newest one. Hope that one has a better look than Mr. Falcon here. All right, I think that's going to be it for me. And G.I. Joe Classified Falcon. Woof, that face.
Collectobox.